Shit biscuits.
Cock.
Monkey fucker. Sister Margaret's fanny. Ah, Rainer Knizia. Oh yeah. Oh, hello. I'm Mike B. And this is Who Dares Rolls TV. Hi. So yes, Who Dares Rolls, that's us. So we're a website and a podcast. You can find us at whodaresrolls.com, which is kind of easy to do. So what do? Well, normally we podcast and do some reviews and written stuff. However, we have deemed that it is about time that we ventured forth into the audio-visual treats of YouTube, which is where we are going right now when we're taking you with us on that journey. Nice! So recently, I attended UK Games Expo, which, if those of you are not in the know, it's a huge splendiferous event involving lots of board gamers, role players and other assorted types, even some war gamers.
Could I do a fire?
You're going to do a fire? Oh, no, you can't. See, my M45 Abrams 45678 is not functioning. What's this?
And attendance this year was up massively. Around about 45% up. There was about 250,000 people turned up there, so it was quite the thing.
Hello, here we are at the Who UK Games Expo 2016. Aren't we, Steve?
We are indeed, which is celebrating its 10-year anniversary.
10 whole yeys, and it's a bit busy all of a sudden.
It suddenly got very busy, actually, yes.
And they have a fish lady.
Yes.
It's, well, we're the NEC Hall 1.
Yes, we are at Hall 1.
Which is kind of, we were in a hotel before, now we're in the NEC, which is huge. And there's huge crowds of people here. And I'm excited. Are you excited?
I'm very excited. I'm having palpitations of excitement, to be fair. We've just been in and had a quick look, and we've seen a lot of stands, a lot of games, lots of things to buy, which means we'll all be depleted of wallet soon. And we're just waiting for the grand opening.
Yes, the grand opening is about to arrive, and it's going to occur, and it's going to be quite exciting. And then we will go inside.
I will. And here we
there's
go.
shouting. And what was the link you on?
Not that.
I have to say, Jessica Rabbit's let herself go since last year. So the doors of the UK Expo have just boomed open, and here we are on behalf of the UK Gaming Media Network.
Yes, and hordes of hungry gamers have just entered the show floor, all ready to hand in their games to bring and buy sale and
Yes.
Replenish that stock of new games, no doubt.
So there's quite a few of them. It's a bit bigger than last year, and it's quite exciting, really. And there's at least more than 24. But no, there's lots of events going on here. We will be getting around and looking at everything, digging into those crevices.
We will indeed, and we'll be speaking to designers, publishers, and anyone else who'll be happy to stand in front of a camera and be pointing the microphone at.
If we don't die in a minute.
Yes.
And then the link that I've forgotten.
Here's what's coming up.
Oh yes!
Here's what's coming up on the show.
Here's what's coming up for the show.
I don't know how I'm going to edit that in.
So Kickstarter, there's a few tantalising treats appearing on the old funding platform at the moment. Just a couple of them to bring to your attention is number one is Statecraft by Peter Blinkham, which is a political card game, which is kind of House of Cards with a deck of cards.
Welcome to Statecraft, where you'll take the role of a fledgling political leader, building a faction to gain the most support. You'll start by recruiting a team of experts to your side, so you can announce a variety of different policies and develop your party's manifesto of winning ideas. You'll manage your party's ideology and balance their budget to match the ideas that appeal most to different demographic groups. Collecting them will win you the game. The political world is a volatile one, and throughout the game, a series of events or more potent emergencies will test the strength of your strategy.
Features some vibrant and interesting art, a clever little design all told, and for under £20 is a steal. It's funding very well, already halfway past its funding within the first day, so that's one we strongly advise you to have a little peek at. Else is going on is Cool Mini or Not of Massive Darkness. I once encountered a Massive Darkness in Amsterdam, but that's another story. This is their own variation of Dungeon Crawl from the guys who did Zombicide. Lots of minis, lots of stuff going on. Is it worth the value? I don't know. $120 will set you back for the set, and of course multiple add-ons I have no doubt will be added to proceedings. There's always some value to be had for Cool Mini, but it's all a case of really if you fancy that or not. It features some interesting ideas and designs, including this stealth mechanic in darkened corridors where you can go and jab an orc from behind in an awkward position. So if that tantalises your taste buds, then you might want to go and have a look at that. Another one currently on Kickstarter is Stackbots Red from Tom Norfolk. This is the third of the Stackbots games. They're vicious little robots in a card-dazzling game of quick draw, firing cards, bashing each other, loads of little ways of playing it. And again, it's a really cheap, cheerful little option and well worth your time. So here's our recommendation for it, is Stackbots Red. Another one that's got me quite excited, or quiver, and a bit of a tent pitching situation is Days of Ire, which I was managed to see at the recent UK Games Expo and sat down with David, one of the designers on it, and we played it, and it was bloody lovely. So yes, if you're in the mood for that, it's a kind of mash-up between Twilight Struggle and Pandemic.
Listen up, boys and girls. In these vast green valleys with the smoke in the air, I'll tell you about a place where nobody cares. So grab your lighters, grinders, and papers too, 'cause here in Budland, there's an adventure waiting for you.
Thanks, Granny. Come again. Damn, life's good. At this rate, we'll be the richest dealers in town.
Wait. The grass is selling grass? What? How? But...
Get us out of here, buddy.
Get out of the car.
Stop!
dig deeply into what caused the creation, what was behind the germ of the idea, to bring it to market. So it says that Toma and Lee began their journey of creating the first Wii dealing card game right around the first time of experiencing the whimsical powers of cannabis. And just like that, a new habit of brainstorming and creative meetings were born. Let's let that sink in a minute. Because I put it to you, the only habit they gained was probably bath salts and meth.
Being a dealer in the real world is dangerous, scary, and...
Whoa! Scary is being represented by spiders, jazz flute, and used condoms. Surely scary is being made Kingpin's prison bitch.
This is my rifle, this is my gun. You've got a pretty mouth.
A massive darkness at that point if you've been in the room with Kingpin for a little while. Just saying, just putting it out there.
This game isn't just about making money.
No, guys, don't say so short. This is all about making money for your crack habit.
Compete against your friends in a one-on-one turn-based battle where you'll utilize equipment cards to bulk up your champion, support cards to give your champion boosts throughout each turn, and counter cards to hinder your opponent's champion. In each round, you'll use two champions, the champion you open the round with, and the second champion that you also select at the start of the round.
Okay, I'm using my champion, and there's a champion there. Okay, I'm champion. I got a champion. I got a champion. I got a champion. How many champions you got?
We here at Who Dares Rolls believe if a job's worth doing, it's worth doing in a slapdash and quick and half-assed fashion. So here we go. Here is the Who Dares Rolls video review of the week. Ta-da! In all seriousness, In a Bind was hugely popular at the UK Games Expo. It's by a very small independent UK designer, Bez. Go and hunt it down from Stuff by Bez. It's on his website. It's inexpensive, under a tenner. It's actually quite a lot of fun. Take it to picnics, barbecues, parties, bar mitzvahs, christenings, even funerals. There's guaranteed to be some chuckles and fun to be had with In a Bind. Sadly, that brings us to the end of our first thrilling instalment of Who Dares Rolls TV. Hopefully, we've shared some wonderful delights for you and you've learned something. Maybe not to tune in for next week. For the time being, thank you for joining in. Go to the website at whodaresrolls.com and see what else we have to offer and have a listen to the podcast. But for the moment, tatty bye.
Bye.